Alrighty, so we are in the last part, I believe. Yes. So, right when we were just about to come to here. It's in Milton's room. Are you gonna paint that there? She sealed it. It's hard to look at everything because it's like you want to look at everything that's in the room, but it is small.
I think Edie was happy to finally have another painter in the family.
Yeah. Oh, wow. I don't know what that one is. It looks like one of those paintings where it's like, tell me what you see. This looks so cozy. I'll get on that in a second. Building some like farmland infrastructure. Wow. Yeah, he definitely was a painter. Oh, that's so cool. You have to be strong enough to pull yourself up, though. Okay, before I look at that, or not, I guess I'm gonna look over here because it would not let me turn around.
Milton Finch in The Magic Paintbrush.
It's a flip story. I feel like I made that go way too fast. There we go. Probably about the same speed. This door that he's painting downstairs. He's very talented if he's able to do this. Hi, Milton. Pretty cool. Quick, short, and
I was
sweet.
4 when Milton disappeared.
Yeah, he was born after you. He was born the same year I was. That's right. Wow. Poor kiddo. It's so peacefully quiet. It's kind of eerie. I guess we're going to the rest of this place. Oh, okay, there's stairs going up. That's how you get to the rest of it. Is that a boat? How do they get this stuff up there? Who does the plumbing work for this place? Anyways.
Mom spent months searching for my brother. Then she sealed the doors.
Yeah, I guess, because the last place she saw him...
Whatever Milton had found in the house, Mom didn't want it getting out.
That's when he was walking through the house, wasn't it? But yeah, who's doing all this architecture work? Jesus. This door wasn't sealed. We're going up, but one second. I just want to see something for a second. Okay, yeah, we did come out from there. I couldn't remember. I was like, how did we get up here again? Huh. Anyways.
Mom definitely blamed Edie, but I think Louis blamed himself.
What do you mean? Wow. It's crazy to think that, like, this is their house. And there's, like, not really much beside it.
After he graduated, he just spent more and more time in his room. until Mom got him a job at the cannery.
I'm guessing the going up is for... Oh, it's legit broken. Sounds like an aggressive wind. Like, are we sure this is safe to be up here? Wow. I feel like this whole gameplay I've just been like, wow, wow.
Lewis's room smelled very, very familiar. That part of him lived on.
Like, this part? Do you have a reptile of some sort? He looks like he would. Is that some shisha? Of course it would still smell very much like him. The odors, quality, circle. Okay. Oh, there's the stuff. Dual screen. Very nice, very nice. Finch.
Dear Mrs. Finch, as Lewis's psychiatrist, I can understand your desire for an explanation. As I see it, the trouble began in January, shortly after we convinced your son to seek treatment for substance abuse. Newly sober, I believe Lewis first noticed the monotony of his daily life. He kept working at the cannery, but he withdrew part of himself.
I didn't realize I had to do
In our
this.
sessions, I saw the same behavior. His mind began to
drift. Am I supposed to do something?
wander.
Oh! Oh. I can't do this at the same time.
I asked him to describe it. He said he started small. Imagining a labyrinth.
Wanna go down?
He'd feel his way about.
Go up?
Then something moved.
Wait. Something?
Bats. And toads. And
So
things
weird.
that have not names. He knew it was all in his head.
He's a
I
wizard.
took it very seriously. I had hoped he'd find himself.
I thought I was gonna die. This way. Oh.
But he found something more.
Oh wow, they got so
I worried
intense with
about
this.
him then.
Please don't cut off
Daydreaming
your
at the
fingers.
cannery. I spoke with his boss. But he said Lewis had become a model employee. Methodical, tireless, focused. Like a whole new Lewis. So I let him go on.
Where are we going? Oh, that's the door. I was like, I don't know.
I even encouraged him. It seemed very promising at first.
Ooh, duck.
He told me he'd made a new friend.
Get it? Or not?
On the edge of a city he named Lewis Topia.
Come on, doggo.
He built the city up slowly, brick by brick.
Oh, sorry. I need to push you in.
Then
My
he
next
made
fish.
musicians.
Start dancing.
And songs for them to play.
You tell when I'm not paying attention to
Talked
what he's
about
doing.
starting a band.
Oh wow, I was not expecting that to come out like that.
And he was always humming something. Every day his imagination grew stronger.
Sounds like it. Oh god.
He no longer spoke at the cannery. But his chopping was as reliable as ever.
My walking isn't.
Then one day it struck him that all the cheering crowds, even the stones under his feet, were all in his imagination. So he could do whatever he wished. He held an election for mayor. And he won.
I mean, it's all in your head, so.
They begged him to stay, but his mind was already wandering.
On to the
It
next
became
tree.
a game for him.
Ooh, efficient.
He'd conquer
Ah!
a city, then
Sorry, my
immediately
foot.
push on.
There we go.
New Louisville.
Ah, turn! Yes.
St. Louis.
I'm totally gonna drop my
He
phone.
started drifting away from our reality.
There we go. 3 things at once.
Minneapolis. Until one day he forgot to go home
Minneapolis.
from the cannery. Even as his mother pleaded with him, part of Louis kept sailing on.
He is not hearing a word.
In Louisburg, he heard rumors of a
Beautiful assurance. Okay.
handsome queen.
I like the term handsome queen for that.
The queen was on her own quest for
Radiant rainbows. Nope.
sinister serpents.
Make her sound like a Betty. A Betty.
He followed the sound of her
Let's go with. Oh, I should have went with the electric one. Oh well.
silver harp.
Bro, why are you making this so much harder? Lou's got this
His
down
chase
pat,
led
but I
him to a
don't.
golden palace east of the sun and west of the moon.
How'd that go?
Even then, his logic remained sound.
Oh god, we're still doing it. Wow, he wasn't even seeing
He knew
anything.
the world was all in his imagination.
So
But he was so
many.
proud of having created it.
And yeah, there we go.
In his own eyes, He'd become something greater than a king.
What's greater than a king? God? Is that what he's imagining himself as?
For someone who'd never known success in the real world, I think it was overwhelming. And then it struck him that the real Lewis was not the one chopping salmon, but the one climbing the steps of a golden palace.
Interesting. So who's the one chopping? His doppelganger?
My imagination is as real as my body, he told me. It was hard to argue with him.
He went from walking with so much grace and pride to now the realization. Poor guy.
He began to forget the world we know. I think it pained him to remember Lewis, the cannery worker.
Yeah. It's a lot of fish.
He began to despise the man with a royal contempt.
Oh, that was him at that station.
I still thought I could save him.
Do you?
Even after he said he was being crowned king over all the lands of wonder. The palace would be packed with his companions.
Oh my god, yes! My people! I am here! Because they're looking beautiful today. Thank you for throwing this beautiful event. So excited.
Including the wise Calico who'd insisted on advising me.
Oh, Molly the cat. It's good to see you here. Oh, I can move again.
His queen waited, holding his crown.
This handsome queen.
There was only one thing left to do.
King must not run,
Bend
but
down his head.
oh god, he's at a guillotine. Oh my god.
And the rest I think you know.
Oh.
Mrs. Finch, your son was a kind man who will be missed by all of us who knew him.
Wow, mental illness is quite a thing. Wow, he decapitated
My
himself.
brother was really cool. I wish you could have met him.
That's sad. I wonder if it's just because he was just locked away here.
Lewis and I spent a lot of time playing games together, but he was surprisingly bad at them. He died a lot.
I wonder.
He was so proud of being Indian. I think for him, it was a way to be something other than just a Finch.
Yeah. That's nice. I like that. I'm glad that he was so proud of his heritage, and not just being I'm just another Finch. But if only he could have just went out a bit more and maybe not stayed here.
On the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing.
Aw.
She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
The day before. Oh, so this is like the other way of getting up here. That broke. And seeing how that's broken, it makes me wonder
I'm
if
not
it's
sure if
safe.
she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Couldn't tell you. Couldn't tell you.
I wish we'd stayed.
I apologize if you hear that sound in the background.
But I understand why we left.
You guys had a lot of exercising to do. And that water must have taken so long to get up here. Wow. I don't know, I just see like you have the whole house downstairs
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
that's just filled with memories that you guys could create new memories in, but you guys decided not to and keep it like a time capsule. Which isn't bad, but at the same time, it was so unnecessary because you built this whole thing that you didn't need. But you got a cool house out of
What
it.
happened that night had been coming for a long time.
And maybe you would
I should
look
have
at
come
it.
sooner.
Maybe you would not look at it as a curse if you got to recreate new memories. Well, we're going to our room. Can I interact with the birdie? No.
But it had to end one way or another. All that's left now is to tell you about that last night.
Yeah, I want to know what happened that last night. Well, I guess he died, so. A quill? You are the writer of the family. You guys are all artists in different forms and fashion. I mean, you could still draw, though.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
I gotta know where I am. What? Bro, I don't know where I am. Oh, I was expecting to see like a whole
the power
other...
had been shut off that morning, but
so sorry.
Edie always had plenty of candles.
I thought I was gonna see like a little version of her walking around in like a 2D form. Not that I could move my head like this. I'm so sorry.
When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Oh, I wanted to go in here. Didn't
The thing
realize.
you're afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house. Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories. I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight. We'll have the nursing home send a van for you in the morning, okay?
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but but there's only time for one.
No.
This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out. It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground. There'd been an earthquake out in the middle of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years.
Oh, wow.
God, it smelled awful.
I can only imagine.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it. When the fog rolled in, I lost my way.
I remember. Not really. Just keep going straight.
I got turned around.
How? I did not turn. There was no large inanimate objects.
For a while, I wandered.
I'm not moving.
I started seeing things.
Ooh, a deer. I will follow the deer. Look down at your feet.
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Oh, there it is.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Oh, we're almost
Or
there.
maybe I came back to them.
Yeah. You even took the fence. Wow.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it! Let go! I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car.
Of course she
I never
did.
saw Great Grandma Edie again.
No! You suck, Mom.
The
No!
next morning, the band came to pick her up, but she was already
passed. Thought so. She's like
After
90
that, we
something.
moved around a lot.
She's heartbroken. Oh, I used to love doing this in the car.
We both tried to make the best of it. A few years went by.
Oh, this is so cool.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot.
Oh,
The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while,
beach.
and then she didn't.
Yeah.
And then I was alone.
Yeah, because your father had passed away.
The last Finch left alive.
Wow. The storytelling in this, the way
Until I
how they
found
tell
out about you.
stories.
I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
Oh, I
This
didn't know I
journal was
was
supposed to be for you,
I think it's for you.
but now I hope you'll never see it. I just want to meet you and tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh my god. Did you die giving birth? Earth.
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all. Good luck.
Wow. Wow. It's so sad. Shirley Dallas. Such a beautiful game. Storytelling. Super sad how it ended. I guess she can never write in her own year, but wow. Well, I'm gonna replay this because there's some fillers, not fillers, achievements that I want to get. They're all listed on Steam, so if you want to play this game for yourself, check out the achievements, and then maybe you can just easily get them for yourself as you go through without having to like repeat. But that's so sad. The kids kept dying younger and younger, versus like the father, the original Finches lived such long, flourished lives. But maybe there was like something that was in the bloodline. I don't know. But so sad. They did not make very long. Like each child kept getting their lives got shorter and shorter. Huh. Anyways, I hope you like this gameplay. I am definitely going to check out, they have another game by the same company. Obviously, it's going to be different producers and everything, so the storytelling might be different in style, but because it's the same company, I'm really interested to see how they make their game. So stay tuned for that. I don't know when I'll play that next, considering that I live with people and it's really hard to record anything when they're always around. So hopefully sooner than later, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everyone. Bye.